Somalis started to arrive in South Africa in relatively large numbers after 1994, fleeing the conflict in their own country. Fatun Osman Ahmed is one of many refugees here. She escaped after her father and brother were killed in the fighting. She made the dangerous journey down Africa alone, hoping to find safety here.
There was the problem that every night and every day the people that kill each other.
This is Mogadishu, the capital of Somalia. Like the rest of the country, it's been ravaged by a chaotic war between shifting factions. Since 1991, there have been 14 unsuccessful attempts to set up a central government. An estimated 1 million people have been killed. Successive droughts and famines have made the situation worse. Delivering relief to the starving is complicated and dangerous. UN trucks are regularly attacked or hijacked. The current government was established in 2004. It's largely ineffective, unable to control the Islamic militia in the south. Recently, the Somali parliament voted to bring in African peacekeepers to restore order. The Islamic militias reject this move. Now tensions seem higher than ever, and peace talks have reached a stalemate. The country, once again, seems on the brink of war.
Already we die in Somalia. We don't come to like to die here. They are supposed to help us, the people that struggle. And also South African people, if they treat us like this to kill us, where we can get help? Who is going to help us? Because the blood is same and the color is same. We are same people.
It's in the marketplaces that the hostility towards the Somalis plays out. Their asylum status in South Africa means they can't get formal jobs. They have to make it in the informal sector. This brings them in direct competition with other poor South Africans, also trying to eke out a living.
Yeah, they're spoiling our businesses, Somalians, because they took all the businesses in our location, even in the township. They took all the businesses. Because the people don't want to buy us, our prices is higher than the Somalians. Though our communities, they buy for the Somalians shop now.
Somalis sell their goods at lower profit margins than their South African competitors, relying on volume to earn an income. When we looked at prices, the differences were striking. In this stall, jeans sell for 140 rand. In the Somali stall next door, the same jeans cost 120 rand. This is the root of the growing resentment.
I think the government's tried to reduce the Somalians in our locations, because they do this, all the things what's so bad in our location. They're selling drugs, rape our people. They do everything what's so snacks for the community.
Blaming society's problems on outsiders is dangerous. When resentment runs deep, business jealousy can easily become deadly. Too many people Fatu knew have been killed. She's feeling trapped and worried, facing what she sees as persecution yet again.
My business is coming to be down when I was in location because of too scared every time. Because you listen in Kelicha someone's died, and then in Delef someone's died, in Danun someone's died. Like yesterday, you say, oh, some person you know, do you know is died?
The Human Rights Commission believes that the problem is rooted in our own history.
It's not surprising to me that in the context where we're grappling with social issues, issues of diversity, racial integration, economic and social rights, competition for resources, it's not surprising that there would be a sense of territoriality, a sense that the other is coming to displace us and remove our livelihoods, in a sense. may have contributed towards an increase in our xenophobia.
Somalis feel they're under siege in these townships. The bars that surround their shops can't always protect them. Fatun packed up and left after her business partner was robbed and killed at this store in Delft in Cape Town.
Because of scared, you're scared. You can't walk. Because if someone is coming inside the shop, you don't know if he's taking out the money or you don't know if he's taking the gun out.
She abandoned her shop, losing everything. She is once again displaced and has to start from scratch. A refugee in the very place she sought asylum.
I'm living with the ladies. I'm living with trouble now because I don't have money. In South Africa, you can't stay without work and without money. And I don't know how I'm gonna start now.
In Masipumelele township near Fisher, Cape Town, violence against Somali businesses recently exploded. One night in August, a mob of about 300 locals attacked and looted their shops, stealing and destroying what they could. More than 30 Somali shopkeepers were forced to flee.
anigoo macnaha waxba filin oo lama filaana ayaa dhowr boqol qof ugu imaaday way macnaha halkan ka arkay ay ko soo socdo halkan ka arkay marka anigoo dad caawinaya marka way imaadeen macnaha laba albaab loo dukaankii oo macnaha markii albaabka hore isla qabteenay way fujiyeen albaabka kale ay dhax ku soo jibseen taas daradeena wana saaga cararay.
Like many others, Ibrahim is not returning to his shop. He's got nothing to go back to. The incident prompted the government of the Western Cape to intervene. Investigations have revealed that local businessmen organized the township youth to attack the Somali shops.
Somalis have come to the Western Cape and brought a completely different business practice. They have done things completely out of the box. And this has fundamentally threatened the monopoly that South African township business people have had over a captive audience. Suddenly people have choices for cheaper prices and for varying quantities.
But the reality may be more complicated than straightforward business rivalry. For the many youngsters, unemployment...
Township business people have had over a captive audience. Suddenly people have choices for cheaper prices and for varying quantities.
But the reality may be more complicated than straightforward business rivalry. For the many youngsters, unemployment is a stark reality, and their anger is directed at the Somalis.
They must not come to the townships, you see, because they are going to get killed.
I think they deserve it because you see, there are people who are also trying to start a business here. But they can't success because these Somalians, they come, then they sell their stuff cheap, you see.
We are not educated. We don't know how to hit their market and everything. So I think it's totally unfair for them to come here and the members of the parliament to say that, okay, fine, they must come here to the township. Why they don't take them and put them in the places where,
in Constantia,
where they stay, in Constantia or wherever.